the goal for a lot of HVAC, plumbing, and electrical contractors is to eventually sell their business. And there's a ton of activity right now in the private equity roll-up firms just snatching up these kind of blue-collar businesses left and right. And so if that's the goal of the business, then you got to be aware of like the capital gains tax that you're going to pay when you sell this business. So, if you sell a $5 million business for $5 million, right, you're going to be paying about $1 million in capital gains tax on that, but it's actually all avoidable. Actually, you could sell the business for no tax if you do it right. And so you can do this through what's called a 1202 exclusion. And essentially what it is it's qualified small business stock. So you set up a corporation. It has to be a C corporation. It has to be a new corporation. But if you grant that stock or create that stock from a C corp, hold it for 5 years, and then there's a bunch of different qualifications that you have to meet, which most HVAC business companies can meet. Then that qualified business stock can be sold. So qualified small business stock, it can be sold for up to either 10 times the basis. So whatever you put into it to get it started, which might be, trucks, shops, assets, depending on when you do this, along your business journey, or $15 million, whichever is greater. Okay, so 15 million or 10x the basis. That's tax-free, no capital gains at all. And so some of the qualifications have to do with how much working capital is in the business, right? It can't be more than 80% of the total value of the company. So putting in trucks, shops, those kinds of things reduce that. Holding it for 5 years. No corporations or other entities, right, can own the small business stock. It has to be held personally, right? So there's a list of qualifications that we need to meet, but they're fairly easy for the typical HVAC, plumbing, or electrical contractor to meet them. And if the plan is to sell the business in more than 5 years, a qualified small business stock could be a really good route to avoid any tax on the